make sure it's kosher. Lean on me like Bill Withers until you smell the roses.
What's happening, fam? L.A.R. movement still moving. Subscriber die trying. You see the thumbnail, man. You can't be strong all the time. So I think I want to say it was Eric Thomas because I was online listening to just people talking, but it might be somebody else. But the brother was like, "Listen, man, you can't be strong all the time. I know people, expect people to be, but you can't be." And then it made me just think about it like people aren't there when strong people need you to be strong for them, need you to be strong for them. Um, People assume that, there are certain individuals that are like Atlas. And they're just supposed to, bear the weight of the world on their shoulders in perpetuity, right? And unfortunately, people look at them sideways when they can't be strong anymore, when it wears on them, when they get sick, when they get tired, when they get injured, when they're going through something, when they have a moment of weakness or a breakdown. It's like you're supposed to be the strong one. It's like people turn on you so fast. And the weird thing is, they'll turn on you as a strong person in a moment of weakness when the ratio for them being strong is flip-flop. You've been strong for them 90% of the time, and they've been weak 90% of the time, and now you're weak 10% of the time, and now they're like, you're a nobody. And it's like, you can't be strong 10% of the time to balance this out. It's already unbalanced. But you just would, instead of say, you know what, you've been strong for me for so long, I gotta hold you down. Y'all just bail. Now, for you people who you're strong all the time, but understand it has a time limit. You know, it's something's gonna give. Something you're gonna lose at something because it's unfortunate to say this, but a lot of times you're strong for yourself and you're strong for your family. You're strong for your friends. You're strong for other people who can't be strong for themselves, and that's where your time goes. That's where your life has went, right? But you don't really have moments to enjoy life like other people. They've got the time to enjoy it, to smell the roses, to kick their feet up. And while you being strong for everybody, nobody is thinking about you may need a vacation. You may need a break. Somebody, who's laying down a soft place for you to lay your head when, you just get tired. Usually nobody. You being a strong person, you're making it easy on everybody else. But you can't be strong all the time, you know. And sometimes people take advantage because maybe, of course you weren't strong at birth per se, but maybe something happened to you when you were younger that gave you a mission to be strong for yourself and for others. You might not have taken thought of this, but maybe some of the people around you have been taking advantage of your mission. Like they know, the reason why such and such is like this is because this happened. And ever since that happened, I knew they would always go the extra mile. I knew they would always, fight the good fight. So I just decided to, ride those coattails and, get off and get on at my convenience because I already know this person has a purpose. And when their purpose it benefits me, I'm on. When their purpose doesn't, I'm off. And you might not be taking inventory of who's around you using you up. And that sucks because, when you're strong for other people, they're not necessarily thinking of you. Like, people don't take into consideration that, they've done this. They don't count up what you've done. They count what you may or may not do. You know, they don't count all your yeses. They count your 1 to 5 no's as the totality of you as a human being. It's unfair. It's unjust. But the biggest problem to me is that the aspect that you might commit to being strong forever at the expense of yourself. Like, you might have a bad heart. You might have a bad, your mind might be bad. You might get weak because you don't rest enough. You don't take care of yourself while you're being strong for others. So you just burning the candle at both ends. You get what I'm saying? You burning that candle at both ends, and nobody's thinking about you being burnt out, because all they're gonna say is they strong, they can handle it. God doesn't give you more than you can bear. And the problem with that statement is normally God doesn't give you more than you can bear. But if you give what you can bear to somebody else, that doesn't mean that they can bear it. So, sometimes strength comes with a price. And if you're a strong person, please take you some time for rest and relaxation. And go back to being strong after you fully recharge, but don't burn yourself out. So tell me what you think. Like, share, subscribe, or die trying. Catch y'all on the next one. Peace.